Hello once again. Now, this subject may be a little bit controversial, and I'm sure a lot of people don't want to know about it. People would rather keep quiet, but it still needs to be talked about. And do we really know more now than we did 6 years ago? And I doubt that very much. Knowledge, once thought to be a bright light, now flickers like an old lamp in a storm. What happened then? Those days of fear and confusion. It's going to take years, if not a generation or even 2 generations, to unlearn, if we ever do. Now, I hold in my hands a small, powerful booklet, and you may get this in reverse, but it's by a guy called John Cooper, and he is on X as the John Cooper. Look it up, it's quite interesting. And it's an echo of a warning now printed and bound, even available in the great algorithmic bazaar called Amazon. Like I say, it's also on X. And I just gave you a fleeting glance of its pages, for even its title stings like a hornet, and it belittles people, when in reality it wasn't the people who were weak, but trust itself was betrayed. And it was a psyop on the scale so vast that truth seemed like a conspiracy, and that the whole world was beguiled with precision by fear, repetition, and by the illusion of safety. And the rules, if you noticed, were absurd. Yet they were obeyed with almost religious devotion. And even today, the hardest task is not exposing the lie, but gently awakening those who embraced it. No one wants to listen. And why? Pride. That terrible ancient flame, the worst of all the 7 deadly sins, is a cruel master, that's for sure. And to question the narrative even today feels like heresy in a faith built by phone screens and whispers. To this day, the greatest battle is not with the architects that built it, but with the faithful who guard their illusion like the Holy Grail and the myth it was. Only a thunderous chorus from the very media that built the myth could undo the spell. But that choir still sings in unison, harmonizing to the same script shadowed by governments worldwide. And then a miracle cure appeared, engineered in record time, yet untested by the long seasons of science. And the faithful queued in their millions, sleeves rolled up and minds hopeful for immunity against a myth. And they trusted the promise of salvation bottled in a little vial. And thus, here we stand today. Wiser, perhaps, but not everyone is awakened and don't want to be awakened. And the lesson remained buried beneath pride, propaganda, and the silence of those who should have spoken out. But we who did were banned and ridiculed, and the world awaits its reckoning, though few of us dare to look up and ask, what really happened 6 years ago? But most choose not to question authority. But that was the very authority that brought this fiasco upon us. And let's not forget the millions and millions of dollars and pounds that were made out of this miserable lie. So, thank you for listening to me today. Please like and subscribe. It just might help spread the world a little more. Bye-bye.